I went from the start of last year to making less than, or roughly around like £500 a month, to now being able to fund my dream car.
You cannot stop my shine.
Yeah.
You cannot run me dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shell K, let me talk to you. Look at me. Tell me what you...
Galatians chapter 2 verse 21. I refuse to reject the grace of God, but if a person is put right with God through the law, it means that Christ died for nothing. My autofocus doesn't want to work properly, so I have to put my Teddy next to me. Say hi to Teddy. Say hi. Okay, the main character. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Mariam Q and it is so nice to have you. Okay, guys, I got my little notebook because if you don't know me, I'm a planner and I like to plan everything and make sure everything's proper and I don't forget things when I'm speaking and all that jazz. So I got my notes to give you guys. So from the title, you can see that it says how my side hustle funded my dream car. So we're gonna get into that, but I just want to say it has been a while that I have done a talk. From my intro, you would see that my channel says Fashion Property Talks, and you're probably thinking, baby girl, what the talks at? Like, where are the talks? But I didn't want to rush it and just be talking about nothing very necessary or not something that I'm led to talk about. But I really want to shout out my sis, my big sis, because she really motivated me to come and talk to you guys about things that will also help motivate you guys and make you guys want to work a little bit harder. So yeah, I'm here and I'm here to talk about the title. The title says, isn't it? So if you guys are familiar with my channel and you're not new here, you will know that this is actually my fourth car related video. I'm not making this a car related channel, by the way, just to let you guys know, but it links with what I'm going to be talking to you guys and just, yeah. So if you're not familiar, I have done one video about how to pass your driving test in terms of theory and practical and buying my first car, and another one on driving tips, mistakes that people make and all sorts like that. So yeah, if you guys haven't bought your car yet and you're looking to buy a first car, maybe go check that video out. If you're looking to pass your driving test, go and check that video out. I think that video helped quite a lot of people. And guys, my hair right now, we're having a bad hair day, so don't focus on it. I know, I'm so sorry guys, but it's just not looking cute, but we move. Now, I'm here to bring to you guys how I bought my dream car. So the thing about me is, right, I love cars. I love properties, I love houses, I love apartments, I love penthouses, love the whole shebang. I love cars, I love a little bit of luxury, do you know what I mean? So there are a few cars, with me I have a car ladder, and the top, I'm gonna keep that a bit quiet for now, but I have my top dream car, and then I had dream cars underneath it. So the car that I bought is my second car, the car that you will see in the thumbnail, I'm sure I'm gonna use it as a thumbnail, is one of the dream cars. So I actually bought this car with what was my side hustle, which is now my full time. So for those that don't know, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but especially in my house tours, you would notice the logo Mariam Q Media. It's either on the screen or on the top left corner or top right hand corner, and then I also have a lower third that says video edited by Mariam Q Media. That is my business. I do media. So media is very broad, so I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit what I do. So I offer graphic design services, editing, video editing, photo editing, Snapchat filters, videography, photography, YouTube intro. So if you're a YouTuber and you need an intro, baby girl, I'm here. So, or baby boy, I'm here. So yeah, I do that as well. So that was my side hustle for a while, but towards mid-quarter, I said second quarter, towards the second quarter, yeah, of last year, it started to become my full time. So that is what I use. to help me buy the car. So I'm going to explain how, because when I look at the car, I would have never expected to have been able to buy that car, and honestly, it's honestly only by God's grace. I obviously am here to give you guys some tips and stuff, but I couldn't do all those things without God. Like, having faith in Him and trusting Him during the whole process and working hard and stuff, that's the reason why I was able to get that. If I fell out of faith, if I didn't have enough faith, I wasn't strong enough, I wouldn't be able to achieve the things that I achieved. Do you know what I mean? And obviously there are some, it's a testimony in itself, because some of the things that happened with the process of buying this car is actually, it doesn't actually make sense. You know, it's actually God's glory. Like, you know, when you're blessed, yes, the grace of God is upon me, because honestly, yeah, some of the things that happened towards me buying this car, I'm really, really grateful to God for. So, yeah, I think it was about, yeah, July 2021, I ended up selling my first car because it had reached almost 80,000 miles, or it was 80,000 miles, and my siblings told me, you know, at that stage, it's good for you to sell the car because the price would come down. As you guys know, cars depreciate, they're not like properties where, you know, where they're a good investment kind of thing. So, yeah, I sold that car, and I wasn't planning to get this car that I have now. I was planning to get like another car that's underneath it on my dream car ladder. So that car was actually 5 times more. That was the A-Class, the Mercedes A-Class. That car was actually 5 times more than the Astra, which was my first car. So I obviously got money from selling the car. I put that towards my savings, but I still didn't have enough, so I had to like work so hard to even try to get a car that was 5 times more. And I didn't really want to touch what was in my current account, because those are things that I'm using currently, you know, with my expenses, my day-to-day kind of thing. So I was just looking at what I put aside for my savings, and I still had quite a while to go, and that was in July, August. So I realised, okay, my business is giving me some good income, and I'm enjoying myself. I went on holiday to Nigeria, and you guys have seen the vlog as well. Yeah, I went on holiday to Nigeria, enjoyed myself, but I was just like, okay, you have to be serious, you want to get this new car, you need to start putting money in your savings. So I started being very strict on myself, as in like, I didn't go out. What's the takeaway? What's going out to eat? I want a car, thank you. I was working so hard in terms of like, I was not sleeping. I don't think, this is not advice that I would tell someone, don't sleep. Obviously you need to sleep. Sleep is so healthy, and that's something that I'm really focusing on now, like when I'm like putting down my schedules and everything. But yeah, if you guys want me to do a video on like how I schedule myself, because that's something I'm still working on as well though. But if you guys want to like know how I do that, like keep a schedule, comment down below and I will do a video like relating to that as well. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I started to just work my butt off, like working so hard, praying, keeping the faith, knowing that yes, I can get this car, I'm gonna work hard, gonna do this, being strict to myself. I literally create like a budget on like a budgeting thing on Excel, where I wrote, this is car savings, this is this savings, this is how much I'm spending on food, this is how much I'm doing this, and I would literally try my hardest to stick to it, because I knew what I wanted. I could see the vision. I even had a vision board, and on the vision board we had the A-Class on there, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting that car. I think it got to a point where I was very close now to the amount that I needed to get the A-Class, and I think this was probably around maybe like November, October. And I remember my brother saying to me that, because bear in mind I sold my car in July, right? So this is August, September, October and November, like about 3-4 months, and he was just like, normally someone can go and get a car 2 weeks or the day after they sold their car, do you know what I mean? But it's because I wanted to jump up. So yeah, and I was planning to buy, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I was planning to buy the car outright. I didn't want to get a finance, because I just wanted to just pay for it and have that done and dusted. So yeah, and I don't really know how finance goes. I don't really understand like the whole PCP, is it HCP? HPC? Yeah. I don't do finance. I don't do finance. I didn't get finance, but yeah. So what was I saying? So yeah, I've almost near the amount now, and my brother said to me, with the way I'm waiting so long, there's a possibility that I'm gonna get a car better than what I'm planning to get. And I was just like, better than an A class? Not yet. Got to work a little bit harder for that kind of thing. So I was just like, okay, amen. You know, holding on to it, holding on to the faith. But I was thinking, really? Better? And then I started thinking about the car that I have now, the GLA. And I was thinking, really? Do you think I can get that? I was like, I've just almost about got them out for the A class. I worked hard, done all I needed to do. Let me focus on that for now. So then I actually found an A class that I thought was good. So me and my elder brother went there, went to check it out. And like I said, I do photography and videography, and the backdrops that I use are quite long when I go, because I actually do, like, I can bring the studio to you in a sense as well. So the backdrops that I use are super long. So I took my tape measurer to go and measure the size of the A class, and turns out the car is just a bit too small for me. So I was just like, oh no, you know, it's November now, we already got one more month left of the year. I'm probably gonna have to wait till like sometime in March and just save and get a GLA. And I was just thinking, am I actually gonna get a GLA? In the back of my mind I was thinking, am I? But I know that all things are possible. Like, through Christ, all things are possible. So yeah, that happened, and I had to take the A class out of my mind, which was really sad because that was like my next, you know, ladder, my dream car ladder kind of thing. So yeah, I just, you know, started to even work extra harder now, trying to get jobs, getting more jobs, and being strict, like I said, just being strict, not spending much on anything. I was just praying, I was praying a lot, and every day searching on Auto Trader, looking, trying to find something that I could get. And I was seeing my savings grow, and I was holding on to that faith, and I was holding on to the prophecy that my brother gave as well. And I ended up seeing my car. I saw a GLA, and the price was quite good for what I was getting. I called the person up, we spoke, you know, I negotiated, and that negotiation, like, literally, when I say God, grace, like, literally, you know when you know that it's like, no, I'm not even lucky, like, I'm blessed. Like, if I wasn't a child of God, like, I don't know if this opportunity would come, because it literally, like, obviously, yes, I said I put in the effort, I put in the hard work. Obviously, if the grace is upon you, but you're not doing anything with it, you're not taking advantage of the favour that you've been given, nothing's gonna happen. Do you get? So obviously I put in the effort, I put in the hard work to make that money, was strict, but then the opportunity that came, I got a better deal because of who I am. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, I called the person, it was really far away, like 3 hours away, where I had to go and check out the car. Got there, saw the car, loved it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and there was almost an issue where the car was apparently not ULEZ compliant, and I was just like, huh? But turns out it was, and I was just so happy because I was so close to not buying the car, even though it was compliant. But yeah, so bought the car, got the car, and I was just like, wow, this is mine. I'm gonna show you guys the car that I got. So yeah guys, I'm so happy. I literally love the car so much. It's literally one of the cars that are on my dream car ladder, so I couldn't be so happy. I couldn't be happier. Just amazing, because I went from the start of last year to making less than, or roughly around like £500 a month, to now being able to fund my dream car outright, which was just like, what? Like, so honestly, I'm so grateful to God. And yeah, one last thing I'm just gonna say again, guys, I'm gonna say, make sure, just, if this is something that you would want to do, if you want to buy your dream car, if you're planning to buy a car outright or something along those lines, I would say work hard, be strict when it comes to your spending, be prayerful. Obviously, like, if you're like, I'm a Christian, I'm someone that prays, I was praying about this. If you are as well, make sure to pray about it as well. And yeah, that's what I would say. Hard work, being strict, and knowing what you want, having that vision. Obviously I had a vision for a car that was not as good, but I got a prophecy that came through, and it was like, you're gonna get a better car than what you're waiting for, because I waited almost like 5 months until I got this. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is how I was able to fund my dream car through my side hustle to full-time. But yeah, I'm gonna do the next talk I'm gonna do is how I turned my side hustle to full-time, so stay tuned for that. And also guys, if you like property videos, make sure to go and check out my tours, and I'm going to be doing some more tours for you guys because I feel like it's really good. Like, I love watching YouTubers videos where it's like motivating people, inspiring people to work harder, so that's something I love to do. I'm just always working hard, so I'd love to do that to you guys as well. And if you guys require any media services, make sure to check out American Media. But yeah guys, that is it for the video. I will see you guys later. Stay blessed and stay happy. Bye!
Look at me, tell me what you see. See, I am like a